everyone, and welcome back to RGLgg. Today we got 3D3M versus GPG. I'm Mocha, here with Mario Mans tonight. Unfortunately, Jarrett died 6 minutes before this match went live, so we are here filling in. To kind of run it down, how this match is going around, seating is already practically placed now, so we do practically have everyone in their spots. This match doesn't practically affect where everyone's sitting. But yeah, Mario Mounts, what are your thoughts on this match? I know this is kind of a, you just kind of play it for pride, if anything. But what are the outcomes you're expecting here?
Spaghetti meatballs.
Yeah, just like a messy fest?
No, just straight up spaghetti, noodles, and also the meatballs. Maybe some marinara sauce.
I see. Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, but to answer your question now, I think it's gonna be a clear GPG victory. I mean Cujo Scar's been hitting up all season. Scar's gonna help with the bank, running it down. I'm really excited to see the Paul Dog, the Slug and Muno Soldier Fest, and also featuring Colo and Walrix. It's really going to be more exciting. This is going to be a match for the fans, really. This is a homie game, if you will.
Yeah.
It's going to be quite exciting though to see Recurso on Scout. As it's been a while since I've seen Recurso on Scout, because most of he's noted for his soldier gameplay. But yeah, I mean, I think this is a clear GPG victory. I'm not biased or anything. No, I was not paid by someone to say these messages.
Paid, Cass?
No, I wasn't paid at all. You think I get paid? If I got paid, I would not be here right now. I'm sorry. My apologies. My sincere apologies.
I guess for those who are here, kind of new, we can run down the rosters a bit for you guys. We got Rakusa on Flank Scout, Rafame on Pocket Scout this is for 3D3M, by the way. Walrix on Roamer Soldier. We have Paul Dog on Pocket Soldier. Not or Vadi on Devilman, and Dank on Medic. And Mario Mans, can you run us through the GPG roster?
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. But I didn't get a binder. What do you mean? I didn't get a. Wait, how you get a binder? I didn't get a fucking binder. I gotta get a binder. Wait, I didn't get a binder. Wait, no,
soon we are getting started, but to quickly run it down, GPG's Flank Scout is Scarfs, our Pocket Scout is Kudo, or KJ Kudo, our Roamer Soldier is Kawa, our Pocket Soldier is Slugmundo, our Demoman is Peniferous, and our Medic is Jimmy. And here we are, take us away, Mario Mans on the mid.
Thank you so much, Mocha. I'm gonna start things off real nice and simple, but more slow mid. GPG's gonna treat this mud canonical. As we see an early bomb coming in from Walmart, trying to get bombed down onto. He's gonna take the pick up real quick, and gonna be turning out for that.
No demo.
It's gonna be a really exciting match here, and it seems like Scarf is gonna be trying to find out Paul down. As the bomb comes off of Slug Moon, is not gonna try to catch a pick onto Dank. Now it's just really a 1v3 against both scouts against right now. I got confident that Kuja's gonna win this little scout duo, as looks like he's gonna be trying to dream his out for Dank. Will get the 68% charge. We're going all the way back to spawn, as looks like it's gonna be even Uber situation according to the second point here, as UBG will take the first cap of the mid. Just really exciting stuff, interesting theory there, but really good recommitted by the GPG. Once that Peanut go down, they just kind of re-stabilized real quick and got the really pick on both the soldiers. And really smart move there by Dank, by sacrificing his lonely Divine Fan. As we're going to take him to the next point here. It seems like someone's going for the hard bomb here. On my bet, it's not going to be successful. And it seems like GPG is going to have to restabilize here and take another way as the bomb comes in, Fall Down comes down, and it looks like it's going to be an good old-fashioned 6 stalemate. Oh, maybe not?
Oh, but with a lot of pressure coming from GPG going through, there's going to be an exchange here. About even here. Both teams are missing a handful of players, but with the bomb in, Dank is in a dangerous spot.
Prusa going in, trying to get on the pick on the Peony, but it's going to clear completely by Scarf. As I say that, it looks like things are trying to cut through Massive and run back to left. As, again, another... you see it again, the GG is really good at re-stabilizing mid-fight to just suddenly shift all their focus on a different player, on the soldiers, and just completely just take out, wipe out, and just take the dub on the point. They've been this really methodical and slowly, but it's kind of working out. They're kind of just like death-balling through, and just trying to get bait picks again and just keep forcing them out, which is playing out greatly, as you see here. And it's going to come again, even Uber's situation on last. Let's see what GPG got cooking.
Yeah, it seems like they're just kind of setting up here for Sack since it's going to be even, so they're probably just going to be buffing up their soldiers here, just getting ready to get some distractions, going through lower, through the lobby. It looks like we do have an NG off class, which is pretty standard on the Snakewater last. So we do have that Sentry just playing for the lower Sacks, with their medic playing pretty close as well. So we'll just have to see how they go around with the even Ubers.
Quick side note. It looks like there's gonna be an engineer is gonna be the. Is that a Frontier Justice? Oh, a little sauce.
Oh, Sack is coming in here.
In.
How is in? Scarf is in too. So much pressure coming out of GPG.
As that's gonna be a two-man for that one, but a trade on Paul Dog. Not a very good trade considering the fact that GPG has one less player. And it seems like I think it's just gonna. I think the D is gonna try to reschedule here. And a quick little shrieky deaky pipe on the wall where it's gonna take him out real quick. Not gonna try to get the pressure up like it's looking for. It looks like it's back to square one, and GPG has yet another holding card hand in play. As I'm gonna see a try to different approach. Looks like for the shutter side. As I also mentioned this. Yeah, as I was saying, Kama is on the slippery slick spy. He's gonna try to get through lower here. Let's see what Shudder does here.
He's gonna be able to get through. Pressure coming from his team, just kind of slowly but surely. He is in a position, it's gonna get declipped, and
oh no.
Just the perfect timing from Wallace to go on that pyro and catch him.
Well, quick force onto there, onto Jenny. As it's gonna be quick, that's gonna be very good for the side of GPG, as looking to pick a immense try. As we see a little disconnect from Kama, it seems like he's switching teams. Okay, never mind, he just left the game. Alright, Kama has resigned from GPG, and it looks like they're gonna be knocked out from the brackets.
Yeah, it was a good attempt trying to like kind of get pressure in. They did like bring their medic lower to just try and pressure for their spy, but by doing that they literally just sacrificed their med to a force by being way too aggressive and letting people through. So now this is just gonna be the complete opposite of what they want, and this is gonna be practically full ad, and using that ad immediately.
I'm not going to see the find anything. They're going to get the pick on the slow Bruno, but that's it really. As now it comes right again to 85% for GPG. They're good at it. Looks like they're trying to like take this back in. They're again prepared here for a bunch of buffs through lower. Now, it's going to be interesting how they can take this through. Are they use it early or what's going on here? What are you
Double bomb is coming in here. But it's just... Yeah, Kawa is just gonna go down here trying to defend that area, and the bomb is coming in. Walrix is just gonna be kind of denied here, but this is practically just their meta one. Jimmy's gonna get flanked.
Oh no! Yeah, Jimmy, no! You dropped pick up your Uber. You dropped it. Oh my God! There's gonna be a little collapse here on the GPG. SDM is gonna clean up a quick little streaky. Is gonna try to protect the tank, and yes, they will. He is a liver certified 100% FDA, USDA guaranteed certified beef liver on the point with 100% Uber ad. Gonna be really great coming to the mid, attacking second, as it might be a steam. This might be a pretty good conversion from the side of 3D. It seems like they're gonna take this really quickly here.
Yeah,
the two saw here.
3G just kind of sent both of their soldiers into Saw and just cleared out Saw, and they had a complete flank as soon as they cleared out that area. So all they did was just pressure at the same time as their combo pressured point, and an immediate collapse and just causes Jimmy to drop, and they use here on practically nothing to take second. But I guess it's a free Uber for a free point.
There's just got 2 picks there on the multiple soldiers. They're gonna have a little bit of spam here as I think he's gonna walk back in.
They're trying to go in while Jimmy still doesn't have, but he's gonna get in time. No! No one on the point!
No! Oh, stop him! Get him off the... No! Get the hose on him! He's on your point, dog! No! Get the holes on it. Get the cat away from the oh my. Okay. Well, that's a point away.
It's gonna take over the first point here, so we'll have to see how they take this mid fight differently. I know it was very scrappy the first time around, just kind of leaving like a scout and a medic behind. So we'll have to see if this is a lot more organized or if it's just gonna be just as messy.
Yeah. My money's on the gopher. Anyways, so we're gonna come in. Warwick's gonna come with the high bomb on the saw. Trying to get a pick here. Gonna fade back in. A little bit of the conversion, a little bit of dilution. Scarf's gonna try to back in. Gotta get the pick on the Kawa. Rakusa's gonna kick down Kawa there. Actually, never mind. Warwick's gonna kick down. Another lot of Scarf's just going in and just like facing into everything and just shutting the whole work. Huge also kind of cleans up. As Paul Dog does get the pick on the Jimmy, which is gonna kind of salvage a minute as Dank just kind of hit the phone book and just trying to.
Oh, but it's gonna get caught here. Everyone's just fighting.
Oh no.
And it's gonna get caught trying to leave here.
Oh no.
That's gonna be a later respawn. That's 15 seconds on the respawn timer. So this is actually gonna be technically ad for Jimmy here, pushing out.
Yeah, that's what we call the business not good. So, Walmart's on the pyro here. I think I've seen this one before in events. I don't know how well it works, but we'll see how the double class 3 on the second's gonna work. As we got a certain serious Defiant fan. It's gonna be on the batter, the Snipper, Slipper.
We do have 2 off classes here. So we do have the Sniper and we have Pyro. Lorex and Jimmy is just gonna get caught out there by the Sniper immediately.
Oh my goodness gracious me. And the Walmart's gonna get the
oh my god!
Actually gets a double kill. Oh my, he gets the pick on both the scouts here. As there's gonna be a pretty convincing second hole here as they're gonna try to walk back in, but Kusa making space. Kawa's jumping way into lower.
That's insane! Oh. Just the Sniper getting the med and then the Pyro getting 2? How does that happen?
Very carefully.
Calculated. Very calculated.
Very carefully. I mean, I might be a throwaway play, but it kind of worked out. I said that now, Dank has 100% Uber. As they're going to try to take this full overhead into Saw here. Get a quick pick on the Kawa. And the GPG is in a position to leave here, but let's see if they're going to cover anything else for here. As they nearly signed +1 soldier for this, let's see if they try to get more than the 2 here.
It seems like they're just going to be pressuring with this ad just to take mid, and GPG is just going to give it up, which is perfectly fine. Like honestly, just stalling to even it out and trying to get some sacks through or whatnot. But they're going to use extremely early, just directly through Saw. Isn't going to catch anyone here, and this is going to be full Uber ad for Jimmy.
Oh. Oh no, Vada gets taken down here. That's not good. They're trying.
Yeah, here it comes.
Oh, the reclaps coming in hand. They're gonna check the ton of kills here. They're gonna take 3 picks for that one. That's gonna be pretty good. Considering the fact now it's even Ubers, they could also just whack back to mid to lower, and that's what they're doing right now. Is Pini just the bomb is through, making the space, as they're just gonna force the take down the mid. And the bomb comes into the Pini, and not quite. As Paul Dog eats more, they're gonna chew with the spoon. He's gonna have to pick that up and take it back to the dishwasher because that shit's dirty. As we're taking now as a more conversion back in the hands of GPG. However, the Uber is still even, so let's see what we do in this second stalemate of the century.
Yeah, and it was really good for GPG to take advantage of the fact that Blue's demo was down. So they just kind of walked into mid and like drive fought it while the demo was still on respawn. So they just practically got a full mid in that post.
Oh no, Warwick just stepped in the shower and it was too hot. As we've seen it now, like GPG's gonna take the
Ubers are eating out here.
Over Kusa on the mid, gets the force.
But Jimmy is just gonna get... He's gonna get juggled for a second. Is he gonna be able to catch his scout? But with exchange coming through, it seems as though 3D is just gonna give up the second point.
I think the most damage done with the Uber exchange was they both looked each other in the eyes. I ain't gonna lie to you. As now coming now, looks like GPG's gonna take this conversion for that.
And Kawa Sniper.
Oh my
god. Oh no.
No,
all your explosive class is down, and this means that 3D is just gonna immediately walk through.
Slug, we would've got so desired the way you didn't see that sniper. Oh my goodness gracious, man. As it comes, this is gonna be even more still. But a 2-pick advantage plus demo for the side of the thing because they're gonna try to walk back to lower here. They're going to take this very methodically as both spawns come in first. Slug and PD come up. 3M is going to actually take mid very convincingly just right from now. But no casualties whatsoever. Very good. As it looks like GPG is going to scramble for a second defense here. I think we're back at the hands of yet another second stalemate of the century. Oh my goodness, I love Snakewater. So fun.
And it
What's
seems as
coming?
though they're walking their map here through Saw.
Oh no. But
Oh.
all dog goes now. Recruits are getting a little pick on to Slumber here. He's got live barely with 6 HP. Holy liver. As now he's gonna decide GPG's gonna retaliate here as randoms fan out here from lower. Not quite what they're looking for, so it's trying to looks like they're gonna try to restabilize and fall back and back to the drawing board as Paul Dog is now up and rolling out. So what do you think of this match so far?
I think it's definitely a lot more scrappy than these teams have played before. Especially for GPG, they're kind of on like their back foot here now. They already lost a point, like they're a point down, so 3DM can just sit here comfortably. Although like they're still trying to play this match and push points and stuff. If they really wanted to, they could just stalemate and take this as a win. Again, this match is technically for pride because like the seeding is practically placed already, and it seems like they're walking here through Saw. It looks like they're looking for an exchange here from 3DM. Jimmy is gonna call up exchange. Ubers are getting exchanged here on point.
Yeah. There seems to be a better Uber through 3D3M here as they're gonna try to keep second here as the GPG's combo is back to lobby. Slow Uber goes down, generated by Monty there. As Kuja goes down as well. That's all scouts now plus the soldier. They can't really do much and kind of have to cut the losses back by lads. It seems like no.
Fame is gonna get cleaned up there.
Rafi.
It's gonna be yeah.
Moment of silence for Rayfield in lobby.
That does mean they're gonna have to back out of lobby here. They were trying to take it quite aggressive through lobby, but it seemed as though just losing their scout there was way too dangerous. We don't have any weird off classes going here. We just kind of have a engineer setting up on last. You're a pretty standard spot, just watching for the sacks coming from lower. The gun is gonna get spammed out here by Paul Dog, so a lot more comfortable for 3D to just kind of push in here. They do have the sniper off class as well, so they're looking for anyone who's just overlooking sight lines and whatnot.
From the ashes of Tomb, Raffion arrives again from lobby as the sniper class. Now the sniper pick is definitely going to give me more leverage in the shredder here. Let's see if he gets anything cooking. He's in the kitchen right now. He sees the pot. It's boiling. It's going up. He misses. He dropped the sauce. It's on the floor. Somebody help him. Get the souffle. All right. He's picking left side. Pressure to pick on this cowboy bikini. Not gonna try to get it. All right. Give it back to spatula. Give him the butter. All right. He's on the pan. He's cooking. He's reeling. He's sizzling. He's boiling in the pot.
Their sniper's trying to peek here through, just kind of that left side for them. He just keeps rotating between the shutter and whatnot. It seems as though no counter snipers come out yet. It's still just the energy kind of defending those lower sacks. They do have a level 2 up now, so GPG is kind of just waiting for a slip up coming from 3DM.
Yeah, this is what we call stirring. Right now he's stirring the pot right now. You see him trying to cook it, see what he can get here. So far, there's nothing in the pot, so he's kind of just scratching a board. It looks like Calvin's gonna get angry on the Raffion. We're going yet again. Can we have another move in the silence? Raffion. Good time and lower.
Yeah.
As to this now, looks like GPG's gonna get more aggressive lobby. As the Uber comes out. Recruits are trying to get the floor.
Jimmy just milks that completely. The gun just denies it practically. They just sit around the corner and now they have full Uber ads. They're starting to work this through while one of their scouts are down for 3DM. This might just be like a completely free second for them.
This is $3.99. Go to the dollar store. Actually, less than that. Go to the 1 cent store. Okay, they just took that second point for absolutely free, no cost whatsoever, except Cowboy. That's okay. He's worth like $3.99. As we said this now, DBC is gonna try to make it into mid here with full ad here.
They do use here.
Oh, interesting. Are they trying to get a pick?
Yeah, Dank's already practically completely out. They practically just used to exchange for the plant. This is just gonna be ad for 3DM now. They're about at 70%, so they're coming up with Uber in a couple seconds.
This is now, however.
And Samudo is the
ace card in the slide. As Kyle comes up on fire though. Let's see if he knows the gamer move and affects the open. Never mind, they ran away.
Yeah, this leapfrog just is practically like using to take the point and then leaving the point because of ads. So this practically just resets them back to where they were before. And even with this ad, they're gonna try and take more with it.
Kyle goes down instantly.
They're using all the way to last. Kenny is just like caught here.
It's only but
with 3DM's entire rest of the combo is so slow here. This might be enough time to just kind of stall for respawners. Sugmundo's gonna go down. Scarps is gonna go down. Now, Kudo is just trying to defend here. Both scouts on point. A bomb onto Jimmy. Both the medic and the scout fighting. Dang!
Oh my god, it's all it's Paul. It's Paul Valiant Warmer, it's Paul Palmer Crumbs. Gets to the
Bulldog on Penny.
It's Cabo at 45 HP in the tree. Penny defend. Oh.
But no one on point. Not enough players. Extremely scrappy.
Oh my goodness. Yo, call him Scrappy Dude. He's got a new contender on the news channel. Holy Lord. I wondrous somehow wondrous defense by GPG. Kama barely living it out just enough for Pini to come in back in. And Vot in the excuse me, I'm very thirsty. And enough for Nooch to back up here and to increase time for his team, as it's going to be even-ish versus Morphus 3D GM. As they're trying to make their way. Seniors are trying to take this early, and there's 15 to 20%. Let's see if they try to take this fast, or Seniors are taking the foul and play it safe.
We do have the NG back up here. They do have the gun set back down and lower, and the Ubers are getting exchanged here. Jimmy does not have yet. He's building it up. 95%. He's just kind of holding on here. Does get the Uber. Jimmy's really not looking to use here, and this is going to be practically full ad after just completely wiping 3D after their Uber.
And Paul Doug is the one that will tell the tale of his team budget of 20% ad push, unfortunately. And now that is going to be a full ad for GPG. I'm trying to love that again here. As that seems like a lot. And you are right, there's a lot of very scrappy fights, but one thing that does hold true that GPG plays the death ball way better, as Jimmy seems to win 99% of the time, almost after every post fight. Once the pick has been gone on each side, Jimmy's just been really great at living.
They are going to use here. 3DM is at 55%. Is looking to just kind of fight out their medic here, trying to save their players before getting out here. It's going to give up mid for this. This is practically going to be a leapfrog, because now 3DM is sitting at about 80% and it's likely looking to retake this before GPG starts contesting second. Which is seemingly already happening here, pushing through Saw. A bomb coming in from Submundo is going to land behind. Looking for a pinch here. But all of GPG is so slow here, they're just backing out of Saw and leaving him to die.
Submundo had his very cool dance of destiny by playing Michael Jackson in the air. And sadly, met his mood demise, just like Michael Jackson.
That will be their sack, and they're going to be walking here through kitchen. Isn't going to practically find anyone here. Ooh, but Rakuso and Palba just immediately down. They do have full Uber out here taking this mid, but it seems as though GPG is looking to refight this from lower. With the low ground, this is so tough for them.
Yeah, no, it's so weird. Considering that 3DM just lost three players through the signature shot, they still have a little point here. They're just really get in. Their spam game is just way better, because remember, for Jelly and just putting them back out.
Yeah, and trying to refight that from lower is so difficult, because you're just automatically on the low ground there, so... Now Ubers are practically even, but GPG is gonna lose the midpoint in exchange for that.
Unfortunate. Can we have a rest in peace for the midpoint? As we say this now, Paul's gonna go for a pick. All he mainly does with it. Almost gonna go for the pick.
Ooh, Jimmy just doesn't use there.
30 HP.
30. Yeah, 30 HP isn't gonna force.
Oh my god. If Jimmy owned a cow farm, he'd be milking. As I was saying, you're going back in the midpoint. 2 of it down on the PTM. GPG's gonna make something happen. Now, Force comes out on the thing. Pretty good stuff going on. Should be holding on. Scarf's gonna take down for that stack list. It'd be good. Doesn't really matter anyway. As honestly, GPG could take this in right now as they are through Saul. Paul goes down with the pig trying to make something happen, but so far as it stands, GPG is just rolling this for free. Gets the pick onto Dank there with full ad still on the point.
And
very good. As well, we're trying to go quick.
Rakuso? Oh, and the force comes out.
It took almost all of 3D to get the force in the gym, and still, they just came up. It's going to be still even Ubers. It's still worth it though, as they're trying to break them back and way into second game.
Well, honestly, pushing into mid there was practically like credited to Kawa for just killing 2 behind. With that pinch forcing 3DM to look behind, to just kind of chase them behind. They had to give up mid for that, and this means they're also going to sacrifice second after that, just kind of that exchange.
Ooh, yeah, shout out to Kellogg. We're using his coupon, 2 price of 1 frags.
We do have a sniper
fix the beating! Oh! Yo, check his eye. No, he's the eye doctor. Check him out. I think his eye's broke.
Oh, but
I just
he's
said
gonna get caught here. Oh, surfs out. Wait, does he live?
he's a liver. 5 HP liver right here. Gotta kill. Combo's gonna take down that pick there and lob it. And Rafion's still 5 HP and doing that. Hits the arrow. As that back out comes in from Stars, gets a pick on Recruso. He gets it back for the GPG. I didn't even catch that. That was so slick. Oh my goodness gracious. Man, that was so slick. I forgot where my wallet was. Wow.
Scarf just goes behind there. There was a lot of distraction play coming from the flank players of GPG there. So I guess Scarves just weaved their way, like, she just weaved her way through there and got behind. Got up
so
the soldiers and just capped the point.
Yeah. As we say now it's the 3rd minute of the round. It's even. All the table is even right now. As we play a blank slate. I say that. Not a commitment is going on. As we're seeing someone getting a quick 300 buff here.
A lot slower than mid this time around.
Yeah. And sort of right here. As Sparrow comes in, rejects wall rift. As he's sent back to their dungeon. As still not a little commitment going on.
Kawa is going behind here.
Oh.
Kawa and lower.
Oh,
They're looking for the collapse. Kawa's bombing in.
It's big on low, but
the collapse just isn't good enough.
Oh. As now, Ubers are clearly moving here. GPG is dropping like flies and looping here. Swinging gets picked up in the Crucible, but it doesn't really matter. As the mid is already won by 3-3M. And GPG is forced to go back in the second and reconcile how to defend the second push. No soldiers and not a scout for a good couple seconds here. That's really kind of risky and gives a little bit of a window for 3-3M, but Simba's just going to play this down and play it slow. As I say as well, Warbex is on Snipper Snapper. Recruiter also on Spy. This is
you have a handful of off classes coming out of 3DM here. Glad to see if they can catch the man with this.
Yeah. I could have. I thought it was Highlander here. What the heck's going on here? Why are so many off classes? I was saying that Warbex is gonna come in and speak here, as like say Recruso is going in for a little sneaky play in the lower here. He's gonna have Africa. I don't think GPG knows. He's on stop code. He's gonna.
Recruiter is on stock. Is walking patiently and politely towards the combo.
Not very
efficient. It's gonna get caught.
This guy says the sword and walking up behind.
Unfortunately, the stock cloak was not a good enough play this time around, but he'll get him next time.
That's what we call a stockbroker spy.
It was a good acting, just like chance. He did his best. Scarves and
Somebody said defeated. Oh, get him some acting classes. As I said, GPG loses too. As Warwick's gonna get the white pick in the sock here. Almost gets a pick in the dip, but looks like GPG is gonna run forward.
Kawa's just gonna go in here and is just gonna,
Oh, as he's standing there. Kawa gets a pick of the PNE there, and there's gonna be a lot of leverage for GPG to come back in the mid. So that Warwick's still a sniper here, so he easily could get a pick at any time during this moment to push the mid. And looks like just gonna get the losses to back up. Warwick's gonna lower back to lower and see. They can reconcile in the second here, which is interesting enough because he's gonna switch back to Soldier here.
Yeah, he was just kind of looking for the board spawns before mid was capped. So all back on our standard classes, no stock cloak spy, no sniper, and we'll see GPG kind of working their way into Saw here, looking possibly for an exchange.
Oh yeah, yes, classic stock TF2. That's the way I like my coffee. Don't ask why. Kawa comes in on the search.
Kawa's behind. It's gonna be fighting Walrex here. So Luna's gonna go down.
Kawa's gonna get another pick and the Walrex gets picked.
Kawa's still alive?
He's still in! On the pain train! Oh my goodness, he's gonna try to bomb him.
Where's he going?
To the moon apparently, but now he finally dies. Looks like he's said back to heaven. As now the
Ubers are exchanged.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be an UBC as I see that BDDM is going to take an Uber into kitchen scenes. Let's see if this pans out for them. Interesting strategy. And never mind, they're going to back up here. They changed their minds. They're going to back up. It's okay. We'll wait for them. As I say again, Warlex is on spy. Man, I swear to God, it's going to be like everybody except Dang is going to go spy this game. Unless he's... Oh, never mind. He was just spy checking. My bad. My fault, guys. My fault. He was just spy checking. He was just making sure. Alright, it looks cool.
Just checking for all classes this time around.
Just check it.
It seems like GPG is looking to work their way through lower this time around. Oh, and is going to catch Kudo with, I believe that was a trap. And now 3DM is gonna be working their way through under, but with all the spam coming out of Penny, it's gonna be a lot more difficult to just kind of break that hold. Still looking not to use here, has not used here.
Walking out of the
lower area. Slugmundo is gonna stall them for a while, but they are gonna be able to get out of that lower area without using it. GPG is just gonna be giving up this point. No Uber's exchanged.
I mean, looks like they go back in because they're gonna pick on the mini.
Oh, and Ubers are gonna come out here.
Yeah. I see that now. Looks like they're doing Uber exchange here. It looks like it's gonna be the better side of Uber for GPG. Let's see if they can try to play this post Uber. As I said that now, Scarves can take it down.
The health is so bad for 3DM here. Their demo just respawned, so no demo during this entire fight, and Dank is gonna get caught out here.
Come on, them heat-seeking rockets. Oh my god. How with those heat-seeking missile rockets, taking out, saving the entire fight for the GPG. And it looks like 3DDM is gonna have to back up the last here.
Walrus is still behind.
Yeah. Well,
he's on an adventure. Scarce is looking for him here.
Scarce saw the notification's phone. It's like Warwick's going behind, and well, he's taking a very scenic route right now.
No odd off classes this time around. It seems like GPG wants to take this in while Walrus is behind, because it's technically like a player down. And they do have a sentry up. This isn't the standard sentry watching under, but Uber is going to get popped from GPG here. 3D does not have Uber yet, so they are practically just give up this plane.
Well, there's Warwick's. He came back to the fight finally.
And honestly, just as I said, Walrus took like so long to just kind of engage in that fight that all GPG had to do was pop and get whatever picks they could, scare people off with ad, and just stand on the point. And it took way too long for Walrus to commit there, so that's practically like a player down.
Yeah, as you want to take a one-hop bar, sometimes just get around long. I think just, be a moment there. As I said that now, things get instantly back. 17 HP
so
off the
low.
Oh my goodness. I would say that GPG is getting to full aggression from the mid. Both players are dropping players. Most of the GPG is getting dropping more players on the 3DM. As we see that now. Raffium is going to try to walk all the way back.
Isn't late. Contesting the point. It's going to get cleaned up. Did get a rocket off on Jimmy, but not enough to take him down, obviously. From that 150.
I think he got lost again. As I said that now, 3BC is going to make their way back in a second. And looks like it's going to be pretty much uncontested as VDM can't really see any exchange here, as they don't really have fight Uber yet, and it's already a point tap capped. But it looks like they're going to try to go for it anyway.
Oh, Slugmundo's going to go down early, and Dank is just going to get forced here by Scarps.
Oh man, Uber comes up, they're almost going to get point tap here. They do get the points out here though, so that's going to be
Jimmy still has full ad here. Just has to look to live. And a flank coming out is going to cause a force.
As we said that too, Pini gets picked up. He comes up.
Makusa's behind. And Saw.
Again? Why is everybody going behind? What's behind?
He does.
It's so interesting.
He does meet back with his team now, so no more flanking players, at least for now, until Walrex goes into Saw. It's going to take a small fight here, and against Slugmundo is going to win that. So that's going to be a player down for GPG, so possibly 3DM is going to look to kind of contest this next plane. Ubers are practically even, just about a 10% ad for 3DM, so nothing too huge, but we'll have to see how they take this fight in the end.
Yes, on the side note too, it is Bandit Comic has activated, so GPG only needs one more round win until they just take the whole match, I believe.
Yeah.
As we said that too, it's gonna be also even Ubers coming out here. GPG on their second point. DDDM attacking, and let's see if Walrus comes with the snatch the outclass here. Now he's just gonna roll out. Oh wait, no, he's on spy. I'm losing it. I'm actually.
They're trying to fight this from Saw here. A lot of spam being traded out, but no pop. Yeah. And there is a bomb coming in from Caldog, but is not gonna catch anyone here. With the player down, GPG is looking to push this.
However, Walrus is French, so
Walrus
is on the spy.
Is on spy, yeah.
And I believe we also have a pause here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hopefully this time around it's not stock cloak. We've learned our lesson from this one. I'm interested to see how the spies played here, since we don't have any respawners to kind of check on off classes or whatnot. And we know that they've had so many off classes over and over again that I feel like it should be somewhat expected, but you know, sometimes it kind of just slips the mind, so.
So apparently, I'm reading from my lovely news anchor on the little demon in my ear that Akawa left something in their room, and they're fixing something. So let's
water it down to technical difficulty.
Yeah. And now, finally, for my mini game of pauses, let's play Spot the Air Bicycle. And we got Raphael on the red saw side. He's been fumbling on the bicycle right there. Alright, we got Panini on by longs. He's got a little bit of an air bicycle going on. Kujo's just in the air. You just love it too.
But we do know that because 3DM is down one here, that there's likely GPG is likely going to try and fight through lower here. That's usually your standard push, right? And it's practically even Uber, so they're looking for an exchange here. So I think Walrix is actually perfectly positioned here to possibly catch out Jimmy. But we'll have to see how he kind of plays around. The one thing. Oh, we do have unpause here.
And now we have a sliding session.
They completely do the exact opposite. They're going directly to Saw, and Walrix has to do a huge rotate.
As we said that, someone gets taken down. Walrix needs to make something happen real quick.
But with Slugmundo going down, they're retreating here. Walrix is in a good position here. Could get a deco.
He wants Jimmy.
It's just waiting for pressure here.
Walrix wants Jimmy so bad. He's eyeing him up there. He's like, I'm gonna take you down.
Spy going in.
It's a drop with it, Jimmy! Jimmy, you dropped it! You dropped your Uber! Pick it up! Pick it up! I just no, Walrix gonna leave it in Africa! As everybody's gonna scramble for trying to find him. He can't. He's invisible. He's gone. His name's now Martha, and he lives in San Francisco now. As we say that now, it's gonna be a full initiative for 3DM to get back in the second here. Now with Jimmy down, it's gonna be full Uber red, as it looks like they're trying to make even it back up here. They're gonna break that back on the lower. They're gonna try to scoop it.
He is still on the spy, by the way, so he's not gotten off this. They're looking to kind of set up for this last. They have the gun for lower, and they're gonna be fighting against practically what Uber dis had. So.
Yeah. However, Kujo on the heavy here, and let's see.
Uber does get popped here.
Oh, Uber's pleasant point. I found this get reflected here. We gotta take it on the call real quick.
He's getting a lot of pictures. Scars is gonna go down. Kawa's down. The fight on the left side is so strong here, and they do get the cap out.
Oh my days! I do believe we have a hard game here, and we have an even time scenario. One round wins it all. This is for all the beams. Not everybody matters in the match league anyways, because the team's already set. But who will win the metaphorical for the boys type mentality bragging rights match of the century in Internet season 12?
Match for pride.
Oh yeah, this is for pride. This is for typing in chat. This is for all the chat villagers. Right? As we say that now, it's gonna be very fun with PVG is very on the top here. So that little bomb comes in early on this Kawa, then could be back with Luke. I'm still gonna try to get the foot there. She's gonna go down. Hold on, go for the bomb. On the Jimmy, attacking the kitchen. Gotta get the pick there. GPG's gonna force it back up here, and we saw in a second.
Yeah, this is gonna be practically full ad for your tank here. So this is definitely going in 3DM's favor here, and it looks like GPG is really struggling this match.
I have faith in the Kujo to match 3 points. As I say that now.
No odd off classes coming up out here on the defense, other than your standard NG watching lover. Glad to see how 3DM take this full Uber ad into them, since GPG is already building here. So they can catch up if they take long enough, but I'm certain 3DM is already looking to kind of take that aggression into them.
Yeah, no, 3DM already got a resume to take on the last right there. Alright, schedule 3:45. As I say that now, looks like I'm trying for a push through shutter here.
They do use here. Jimmy is at 75%. Heavy is coming out here.
They keep roughing on the point, they learned their lesson for the first round.
Kawa and Slugmundo is going to go down, but the defense is really strong here with the heavy. The bomb is going to get denied here. The only Walrix alive, just kind of spamming that point, is still alive somehow. It's just getting arrow tanked. Is someone going to kill him?
Walrix! Oh my goodness. Walrix is awesome. He's a liver. Oh my goodness gracious me.
This is this is an ad for Jimmy now, so GPG is gonna be a lot more comfortable pushing out. But as long as, you know, they're checking for... Well, actually, no, they wiped enough people that they don't have to check for possible flankers and backcappers, but... Bullux is gonna go down early, and Kuso is seemingly caught here, is trying to get the force on Jimmy, but isn't gonna get anything. That's 2 players down for TD.
Now this comes on to Jimmy.
Hold up down 2, but they get the force.
Ooh, this could be interesting. Alright, now this puts the 3D in a tight scenario. Now they have Ad here. They don't really have a warp if the 3 players are missing, so they seem to be just trying to reconcile just enough and just bait out the GPG long enough in order to get us back to the Uber. You see that now Warwick's getting big space back into mid here as GPG's gonna take space from Saw. Slugburn goes down. Ooh, so going to the right. The trying to get the force on the tank, but it's not enough. He knows too much. He's seen the Bible. He's read the books. He read the comics backwards. He knows what's gonna happen in the next page. He's a spoiler. He's a Marvel's fan. He's gonna spoil the movies for you. As he's gonna live through that, and as EDM's gonna take a second back again. Now we're seeing the full scenario ad. Penny gets the pick onto Raphael though, so it's gonna be an Uber situation on the last. GPG in the disadvantage here. However, they seem to be having a bit more confidence on Raphael is down and try to make something happen in Marby, but let's see what happens here. Just, you know, see what happens.
Yeah, with 3M, they weren't set up in lobby in time, so they practically just have to play the low ground here on second.
So, we're seeing it now. Looks like. Ooh. Is that a Raphael spies, dude? Dude, all your French friends out there, you better be riveting on your seats right now. There's so many spies.
Gun is gonna get spammed out here. No denial.
Saying now, looks like the pressure coming in.
And bomb coming in just as the gun goes down. And Jimmy does force there, and the Uber is actually getting exchanged.
Already, instantly off the bat, Uber's going to be forced, and both teams don't have this Uber here. Keep in mind, Raphael is still on spy here, and still behind them, eager to get something done here.
Yeah.
But as the gun is still getting about back at level 2 on lower, it's going to be, it looks like it's a big back to square 1. However, this now is dry. And looks like Raphael is again a little too close to Jimmy. He's getting a little too close to the buns and gotta try to take out his dish, if you know what I mean. He's gonna try
He's still just kind of playing behind.
As some who know.
He's like just waiting for his team to pressure, but if he waits here long enough, GPG is gonna know that there's something suspicious happening.
Yeah, somebody Slug Mundo a spy check earlier, and one of the spies,
oh,
so they definitely know.
Poke just in front of the NG.
And they definitely know right now. Warwick's trying to go for the first in the Jimmy. The Uber comes out. Get
oh my god!
Jimmy does it, then he fires!
And
No!
Jake exchanges the gun.
Jimmy
drops during that.
I can't blame him for dropping. He didn't drop it. There's nothing to drop.
Yeah, no. Jake picked up the gun during that. He's going to get Uber, like, literally right now.
Oh,
he practically has full Uber ad over Jimmy despite using.
Oh my gosh. Dude. Dude. I'm speechless. Like, I can't speak.
They're just waiting for the respawners. They're just gonna take this in. This is a perfect push for them here. Especially with Jimmy building so slow and the gun just getting set up right now.
Oh my goodness. Dude.
The gun is in kind of a rat spot, so KJ Ludo has decided to put it right beside left side here. Near the what do you call that? Like a
that's the I think it's called a crate.
A crate?
I think it's called
Uber ad is coming out here. This is gonna get popped. A lot of captain coming out. Times 4 on point.
I'm not gonna try to get it though.
Iroh is gonna be on point. Everyone's so low here, but the defense is so strong.
Kujo is unstoppable on the fat man. The Pooter is too strong. I'm telling you, the Kujo's got them pins. You got them crab stables. You've been doing a little bit of gambling.
Despite practically 2 free Ubers there, 3DM. Alright. Yeah, 3D is having a really hard time pushing into this last against GPG.
Let's see. Well, it still is 30% ad versus at 3DM, so let's see if they can try to get this win in the push going again. Overall, they had really good entrances and going to last. They just can't really seem to last enough to even get the cap on. They seem just to overcommit way too much and bites them later. The more the fight goes on last, as they just can't keep each other back on
30 seconds till a round reset, so it's likely gonna be 3D trying to force a fight here. Is gonna pop out earlier.
Alright, third time's a charm.
Jimmy does not have Uber yet. They're kind of just trying to defend the point here, but oh my god, the cap time from the previous push is just gonna carry 3D to that full cap.
Oh my days. I'm so upset. The entire world is upset. 3D just won against GPG. What happened? It looks like Eddie owes Dankin unusual. As Kujade says no, he leave. I think there was a bet going on. I think this match might be arranged, as it seems Kujo owns Dank some money laundering. I say, sir, wow, what a really scrappy match, but still very exciting though. It was very a lot of twists and turns. It was more twisty than turny though. We'll say that much.
Yeah, it was definitely really scrappy, and obviously this, like, again, to reiterate for those who are joining us a little late, this match practically doesn't affect seeding. GPG is still gonna get their 4th seed for playoffs and are still gonna be able to play this weekend. It's just, practically a match for pride. We don't know if GPG was kind of, like, taking this, like, you know, more relaxed this time around, just kind of not really trying that hard since they know they were secured, or if they were just kind of fumbling there, trying to push this.
Wait, so why are we here then? Why do we do all this? Well,
For pride.
I could have been eating right now. I have like a dinner right next to me. I could have been eating. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, there you have it. Well, I guess theoretically, if GPG wasn't in 4th place, they wouldn't be in playoffs, but they are. So, GG's.
Yeah, right. GG's only. And don't forget, we do have playoffs this weekend, so this isn't the last time you will see GPG. You'll see them on the weekend. Don't miss it, 5 p.m. here on RGLgg, our official casting, I guess, Twitch channel. And we will be seeing the top 4 Sixes teams playing off against each other this time around. So it'll be in land style, so make sure not to miss it.
Yeah. All you GPG haters, you won today. You might win later, who knows? But yeah, very exciting. I can't wait to tune into my favorite teams, like Classic Mix-Up and Leviathan. It's season 11, right? Yeah, it's season 11. Yeah. I'm in the right area. Yeah.
But yeah, make sure not to miss it. And thank you all for watching. We very much appreciate it. I'll just make sure to double check that we're not getting any interviews this time around. And other than that, we'll likely be signing off. So again, don't forget to tune in this weekend, land-styled Sixes playoffs. Don't miss it. I'll see you guys all around. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.